It's Time Warner Cable's local edition. My name is Brad Pomerance, and we are joined by Nanette Barragan. She is the Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Hermosa Beach. There's a very significant election coming up on March 3rd dealing with drilling rights and whether the voters of that city want there to be additional drilling or not. Yes means drill, no means no drill. But in anticipation of that, there is a forum which is very exciting if you ask me. Tell me about this forum coming up.
Yeah, I've been working in collaboration with the Natural Resources Defense Council, Hill of the Bay, and Surfrider to put on an environmental forum to educate residents. And it's going to be held on Thursday night of February 12th at 7 p.m. at the Community Center.
In Hermosa Beach.
In Hermosa Beach. And we're very excited to announce that Robert Kennedy Jr. will be coming to make remarks.
Not bad.
As well as Ed Begley Jr.
And you personally have taken a position. You're opposed to Measure O. Is that accurate?
That's correct.
Has the City Council taken a position?
As a body, no.
Right.
But a majority of the council did sign on to the argument against the measure.
So tell us what you anticipate will be said at this forum, which is pretty high profile. Bobby Kennedy Jr., Ed Begley Jr., you have some academics, a councilman from Dallas?
Yes.
I mean, this is like a big national event.
Oh, it's great. We have Councilmember Philip Kingston coming from the city of Dallas. He's one of the council members who actually passed a law in Dallas that required a 1,500-foot setback because there is no setback right now in Hermosa Beach.
Dallas, I mean, that's oil country. I mean, that says a lot.
But we also have elected officials up and down the coast, from the Santa Monica Mayor, Kevin McCune, down to Manhattan Beach, Redondo Beach, because people are interested. And the focus of the forum is how will drilling in Hermosa Beach impact you and the entire Santa Monica Bay?
And that's what's interesting is because only 14,000 voters will be able to weigh in on Measure O, those who live in Hermosa Beach. But like you suggest, if there is drilling, you know, one way or the other, I would presume it will impact the Southern California coast.
Absolutely, and that's why we'll have a panelist to talk about, for example, water. We're in a drought. And how much water will be used to drill, and how does that impact the city and the region. We'll have somebody talk about, Dr. Chad Nielsen, the head of Surfrider, will be our expert panelist to talk about how much money the coast really impacts the California economy.
Are you concerned that if there is drilling, the recreational benefits to the South Bay could be impacted? Because when you think about Hermosa Beach, Redondo Beach, Manhattan Beach, I mean, it's fun and sun.
Absolutely, and I think that's one of the things identified in the environmental impact report. If there's a spill, it specifically says there's the potential of having to shut down the beaches. And if you do that, that's directly related to our recreational
activity. But what about if it runs appropriately? Is there a concern for impacts? I mean, we never want to spill, obviously. So the mere fact that drilling would increase or start?
Well, the EIR has identified 9 significant and unavoidable impacts, so there's other impacts, whether it's air, pollution, and other things. Now, this is right next to a park where kids play, but it's also very near the coast, blocks within the coast, where people play volleyball, so there will be impacts.
Tell me if I was walking around Hermosa Beach today, what would I see? I mean, is this on top of mind? Is this forum on February 12th? Are there signs everywhere? Is there yes, no everywhere?
Oh, yes. It'll be very visible. Actually, visitors come to our city and they'll say, what are these signs all about?
Right.
And there are Keep Hermosa, Hermosa signs, basically setting the message to keep the Hermosa the way it is. Just this week, you've started to see no and Measure O signs, black and white signs that show basically oil leaking, and they're great. You'll start to see them all over town. You'll also see the other side, and they'll say protect Hermosa's future. And so you'll see both sides, and we look very forward to having people come out.
And that event is February 12th, 7 p.m. at the Hermosa Beach Community Center Theater. My name is Brad Palmer, and she's Nanette Barragan, and this is Time Warner Cable's Local Edition.